So, I just met with my new doctor for this week, and I mean, he's fine. I'm just not the biggest fan of him. He was talking about how he didn't want me on any opioids and da-da-da, and talked about the opioid crisis and blah, 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 and whatever. I know about it. I work with it. That's fine. I don't care. It's not about being on pain meds. It's not about those things. My concern is I'm in pain, and nothing is helping. My concern is I was walking just fine, and now I can't walk without assistance. So he's like, oh, well, let's try Tylenol, and the highest thing that we can try is Oxy, but only if you really, really need it, if you're in a lot of pain. And I'm like, well, just take me off everything. I'm in a lot of pain all the time. I've been suffering the last few days anyways. I might as well just suffer some more. He goes, well, no, we need to try to figure out something that you can go home with. And I'm like, okay, well, just send me home. Just send me home. I can sit at home and I can cry in my bed versus sitting in a hospital bed, crying, waiting 2 to 3 hours or 1 to 2 hours for someone to respond to a request that I have to bring me medicine. If I have to go to the bathroom, someone can help me, and I won't have to pee on myself in the bed and feel embarrassed because nobody can help me because someone forgot to pass the message, or they just don't come and do it. Or it takes me a little time to put a gown on to come help you. It doesn't take an hour to put a gown on to help someone walk to the bathroom. I've checked in a hospital before. I've had people that were like, where you had to gown up completely, whether they have C. diff or like something respiratory that's super dangerous. I know what it's like working in a hospital. I'm not stupid. I'm not. The whole first week I ate cold meals. And I love the food here. Come eat here for lunch all the time with work. So I finally said something. So apparently it was a big deal. You're going to be like, oh, make sure she gets her food first because she said her food was cold all the time. I get you have to put a gown on and bring it in. But let's say breakfast comes at 7, right? If you give me my breakfast at 9:45, it's going to be cold. It's going to be rock hard. I'm not stupid. I'm not. Worked in a hospital before. I know what it's like. I get that this coronavirus is different. I get that they don't know 100% what's going on. Okay, well then help me figure it out. Help me find something to help me stay comfortable. That first week was okay. Second week, symptoms were getting worse. And since they've gotten worse, I'm not really feeling okay. Kind of wish I had my first doctor back. Unfortunately, I don't. He wasn't super big on pain meds either. He stuck with the Percocet or the oxycodone. That's fine. The second one gave me Dilaudid when the pain got worse, and it did help. And I used it only when I really needed it. It's not like I got it all the time. And one of my nurses called and spoke with a different doctor to change how my meds were given to me anyways. So it's not like I could take it a lot anyways. Just because she called and changed it for whatever reason. Wasn't having issues that night or anything. So to say I'm upset is putting it mildly. I'm beyond upset. To make it sound like it's about pain pills and, oh, well, you don't need something that's strong, or that's too much, or you're taking too many of this and that. It's not about that. I am in pain. I am uncomfortable. I understand this virus is something different. I get it. I really do. But shouldn't there be something we're doing to try to figure out what can make me feel better? What does help? Is there a medicine that's non-narcotic that will help? What else have you tried? I don't know. So, that's just how I feel right now. I've been really big on wanting to vlog everything so I don't forget anything. And this is one of the moments where I can kind of control my crying and do so. I am in pain. I am miserable. I will not forget this moment in life because I'd rather give childbirth than go through this. My whole body aches. My joints ache. My bones ache. I have this really weird headache that is constant and is down in my neck and it doesn't go away. And then some days it's so bad I can't even see. And that's all started since I've had this virus. When I look up or look at the wall, I see spots and like blurriness and like circles, and it's worse with my left eye, but like the walls will do this, or they look like they're spinning. They have medicine that helps me sometimes, but I can only take it so often because that's how medicine works. But why do I keep having this symptom? Is there something they can do to like offset it? Yes, I have a mutated version of this virus, but isn't there something else or something more that we could be doing to try to figure out what will work, what will help others in the future? Because if I'm young and I'm healthy and I'm going through this, I can't imagine someone else having other complications going through this and feeling worse. I'm sorry, the camera is shaking. But I can't imagine someone else going through this and feeling worse than how I feel. Because that would suck. Because there's sometimes where it feels like I'm dying. Like, oh my God, this pain is so bad. Am I dying? But I know I'm not. I am physically shook. I am emotionally shook. But spiritually, I'm fine. I'm good. If it's my time to meet God, it's my time to meet God. I'll be in paradise, and I'll be doing better than everybody else in this whole wide world. But you know what? I want to go home and see my boys. I want to go home and hug my husband and my parents and my grandma. Because we're not promised tomorrow. And I haven't got to see them in a while, and I miss them. So, this is an emotional part of COVID-19. This is what 15 days in the hospital looks like. Frustration with doctors and hospital staff. And even though some of the nurses, most of them, have been great, we just started getting texts. You know, don't ask me how times I have my bed sheets changed. That'll embarrass the hospital, I'm sure. Don't ask how many times I've been offered a shower. That'll be embarrassing for the hospital, I'm sure. Yep. So, just an emotional touch of COVID and how I feel. But you know what? God is going to work it out. God is going to fight this battle. I don't have the strength to fight this battle on my own. And I know that God is going to work this out in my favor, despite what I'm going through. If I got to sit here and cry in pain because that's what I have to do, then that's what I have to do. Because I'm going to go home. I'm going to see my kids and my family. And I'm going to go home. And if I have to sit at home and cry for the next 2 weeks because this virus sucks, because they don't want to give me anything else or they don't know what else to do, then so be it. But I'm going home. Watch. You're going to see me go home.